about good art. What is good art for you?
What is good art for me?
A simple question, but also difficult.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's something that, I think I would say there's two different experiences that usually would relate to good art for me. One is something that I find more disorienting and confusing and sort of unsettling.
Yes.
And it's something that takes more of a while for me to really sort of come to terms
Yes.
with it. And something else is work that just sort of hits you in the stomach, you know, where it's more of almost a physical reaction, a certain like recognition.
Okay.
But
That sounds
that
good.
would be the broad.
Okay. When you choose artists for the gallery, what is important then? I mean, of course, they have to do great works. That's for sure. But what about their personality, for example? How important is personality?
Well, I think personality, it's really about someone, and the personality, it's just about someone that's respectful, that understands that it's a mutual relationship. You know, you have trust, you know, that, hey, we're here to help you, you know, and if you can like help us help you, that's great. And
Yeah.
that and so it's really just being open and having an open dialogue. I mean, personalities, it's just, you know, we'll be, as you know, really nice and do everything we can to help you, and as long as you're not a total jerk, you know, that's great, you know. But in terms of personalities,
When we think about gallerists, sometimes they having a very special face. It's like yes, like yeah. I tell you, it's like they don't want to have the people talk to them. It's like I show you. There are a lot of really. Why are gallerists sometimes like that? I mean, it's something like an arrogant face. To say it very easy, you know. But it's like, I don't know. It's like a how do you say that? An attitude, actually. It's something like an attitude.
Well, I don't think I have that.
No, you absolutely
So
not. Therefore, we are
for other people.
no. Therefore, we are talking to you because you don't have it. But why is that? Is it something like maybe for older gallerists? I don't know. Actually, we can't say that because we have already interviewed older gallerists who are really nice.
Yeah.
What is wrong with those gallerists?
You know, I mean, people just have different attitudes, have different approaches to art, you know, so it takes all kinds, you know.
Is it sometimes the higher the prices, the more arrogant the gallerists?
I don't know. I don't think that's always true, you
Okay,
know. I think there are plenty of people that have been doing this for years and years, and that are just amazing and open to speak with anybody that, you know, comes into their space. And there are younger people that, you know, aren't nearly as open. So I think that is something that varies, and there's no kind of rule about that.
Fortunately.
Right.
And what about the young artists when they are on the way to find a gallery, for example? Is it positive to go around to the galleries with your portfolio and showing them, or should they do something different?
I would say do something different.
What?
Well, you never know, first of all, what is actually going on with a gallery. And if you're hard at work doing something and then someone immediately wants you to drop everything that you're doing to right then have an impromptu meeting, I mean, it's actually a little rude. You know, just, you know, if you want to schedule a meeting, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
But you know, just to try and force a meeting is a little rude, and you don't know, again, what might be going on at that moment.
Yeah.
And in terms of what to do to get gallery representation, I think it's just a matter of showing. I mean, the best way to find artists is through other artists, you know, artists that you already trust, and say, who else should I be looking at? What else should I see? So, and that's where it's kind of being part of a community and just doing your work and being open and trying to show in whatever space, you know, whether that's someone's apartment, whether that's someone's, you know, makeshift, brand new, you know, type of gallery, whatever that is, to get out there, and then things will go from there, you know.
And what about, I mean, New York is a place where every artist wants to be, of course. New York is still very magical for artists. And what about European artists when they want to, to start also in New York? Which first steps could they do?
Well, I guess that depends because there's a lot of different situations. There's
Absolutely.
obviously European artists that have European galleries,
Yes.
but then if you're a European artist without a European gallery, I mean, if you've already had a exhibition history, I mean, I think, again, it's difficult.
Absolutely.
But
Therefore, I'm asking you.
but
Because you are based there.
that just goes back to relationships, is other people, who do you know who can like vouch for you? Who do you know to say like, hey, I saw this artist and they just moved to town. You should go see them. I mean, again, that's the most trusted way of finding artists in general, whether you're from Europe or anywhere else,
Okay.
or
That
from New
sounds
York.
good. Thank
Right.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
sure.
I wish you all the best and thank you for the interview.
Well, thank you.
Bye bye.